What's happening? Landlord from Alabama. We looking at Cedarian Lamb, the Cowboys' #1 wide receiver. And now that we see this season playing out, now we can kind of get an idea of what the Cowboys seen when they felt like CeeDee was a #1 wide receiver. And you can see his versatility, taking handoffs, lining up all over the field in the slot, X, everywhere, all over the field. Nice hitch route. CeeDee is a very, very versatile player, man. I'm very excited on what he can become and what he can be. All we need now is consistency from him. And he is very productive, showing everybody exactly who he is. Now this play right here was nasty. Like you see CeeDee coming in motion, then he hit him with a stem, then went back into the inside with a nice ball by Dak Prescott. Nice play. We in the red zone, ready to score. CeeDee was very, very versatile, man. We can put him anywhere. You know, he played a large amount of his career at slot, so the slot role won't be a problem for him. And now he's trying to groom himself to be this #1 guy. And man, I think he's gonna flourish. I believe it's gonna be a good transition for him. Now this play right here, Dak looked like he was under pressure a little bit. He wasn't able to step into the throw like he wanted to. And man, that was an open play right there. So CeeDee, they could have been a little better if he would have got that. But you can see they using CeeDee all over the field. It's like they spamming CeeDee. That's what I like to see. I like to see 8-8 getting his targets and being productive. And that's something that's really exciting to look forward to. Now this play right here, really unfortunate. It was an interception, but this was basically PI. I don't know how this wasn't a pass interference call. Like the hustle from CeeDee going to make the tackle, but let me know if I'm going crazy. They trying to take us for some kind of buffoon, because this was definitely pass interference. Look at how early he's there. He already grabbing his arms, already interfering with where he can go. Look at all this contact before the ball is there. Just look at it from this angle. You can see all this contact he made before the ball even there. Look at this. He already grabbing CeeDee, keeping him from turning around. That is a pass interference all day long, textbook. He's holding his hands down. The only reason they probably didn't call pass interference because he got his head around late, but he was keeping him from where he was trying to go. So that's all day textbook pass interference that didn't go our way, unfortunately, and on top of that was an interception. This play right here, Dak just didn't get the ball to him. I believe it might have been a little pressure, but that could have been another big play. Like CeeDee Lamb play was even bigger than the stats sheet said it was. It could have been a little bigger. He had him beat. A better ball, that might be a touchdown right there. So man, I'm liking what I see from CeeDee again. Second time out of 3 weeks, he over the century mark. So that's very exciting. He's been very productive and basically becoming a consistent threat, a consistent dominant #1 for this football team. And he's basically proving the Joneses right as well. Like they felt like he can become a #1, and this is what he's turning into. He's making them look right. And speaking of #1, this is a #1 catch right here. That's an 88 catch right here. He said the boy was too little. I love that type of energy. We need that kind of attitude on this football team. We got to watch that again. That was outstanding. Dak rolling out. Check out CeeDee with this unbelievable, ridiculous catch. Definitely pass interference. He already riding CeeDee's shoulder, holding his arm down. CeeDee still got the catch and said, hey, you're too little, sir. You're a baby. You're a little guy. You ain't big enough to stomp with these big dogs. But like I said, man, CeeDee is very versatile. He's lining up all over the field. He's in the slot. He's on the outside. He's everywhere, taking handoffs. Like, this is the weapon that CeeDee Lamb is going to become, and it's very exciting for the Dallas Cowboys. And I already know the first thing a hater is going to say, oh, he's going up against the Giants. Adoree Jackson was hurt, and all these corners ain't that good. But this is the NFL, man. Everybody talks like we got to go up against a Jalen Ramsey every week just to prove if a wide receiver is a #1. That type of talk is only said when we talking about a Cowboys player like CeeDee Lamb. Like these other wide receivers, it is not 32 Jalen Ramseys out here against these teams, man. So it's only a handful of guys that you gotta go up against like that I would just consider a boss fight. So man, most of these cornerbacks are average or slightly above average. We don't have too many of those ones like that to even go up against. So if CeeDee can consistently beat the average to above average corners, he will most definitely be a dominant number one in this league. And then when you go up against the big fights like Jair Alexander a couple weeks ago, he put him on a poster, he snacked on him too. So that's all you want from your number one wide receiver, to be able to win some of those fights against the big time corners. And that's exactly what CeeDee has been doing in his first year in this kind of role. And I like this play right here. Look at MG. He like, how you ain't score that? Hey, I like the chemistry that they building, the brotherhood that they building, man. This is going to be very special. And you know, and I know, that right there was a touchdown. I'm sorry, I don't care what nobody say. That was definitely a touchdown. He got both toes in, but they hated him out. You know, they ain't want to see CeeDee ball out like this, but that was definitely a touchdown. But overall, man, I'm very excited to see what I'm seeing from CeeDee Lamb, man. It's a lot of stuff that didn't go on the box sheet, that didn't go into his column, but he drew some PI flags, running the ball, lining up in the slot, going in motion, doing a whole bunch of stuff, just becoming a versatile weapon. But that's all I got for you today, man. Just holla at your boy, Landlord from Alabama, with the same handle on all social media. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go. You already know. Yeah.